And how about the Bucks, who are showing calm as they come down the tunnel? A team looking for a big night on its home court. Downtown Milton. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Harris is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden. Then it's Jordan. And it's Dinwiddie in at shooting guard. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. Now here's Durant. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Now here is Holiday. Now the pass to Middleton. Shoots the 3. The Bucks getting another chance here. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. And KD's got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. Dinwiddie kicks to Harris. Jordan. It's not going to go for him. The Bucks go the other way with it. Outside Holiday. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said.
Set up on a platter that time by Harris. A room service dime right there.
Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Now Giannis. Here's Lopez. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Harden against Holiday. Harden kicks to KD. For 3, Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from KD.
You know, really good to see Harris playing with that kind of confidence because, you know, these shots will only help him get better.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Lopez finds Middleton. From deep three-point range, Kevin Durant with the rebound. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. The high post shot. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Bucks trail by 3. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Lopez inside. Dinwiddie covering. Lopez, no luck. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Harden has a wide open look. A three-pointer, no good. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Harden. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Here's Jordan. And it's blocked right out of the air. And controls it. Here's Holiday. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Nice awareness from the young forward. Giannis Antetokounmpo showing he wants to work it to his guys.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Harden surveying the D. Dinwiddie wide open. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Bucks have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. Over Harris. Shots good by Middleton.
Well, I like the fact that Middleton takes advantage of the mid-range jump shot. When he gets room to pull the trigger from there, he's taking it, and he's almost automatic.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Jordan. Durant with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Shot clock at 6. Durant, no good.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Lopez, no luck. Brooklyn trailing. Jordan finds Durant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Holiday dishes to Giannis. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Fires for three. It's hauled in by Harris.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Bucks lead by 1. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And when asked to compare himself to LeBron James, Giannis had this to say.
I know if I put the work in, maybe.
And Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Down out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Griffin. Then there's Green. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Middleton. Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. Off the left rim and out. The Nets with the lead. Brown finds Griffin. Nobody near Irving. Rebound by Drew Holiday.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Teague against Irving. The dish to Green.
Come get it. Come get it.
Griffin inside. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Here's Forbes. The offensive rebound to the right side. Knocked away. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Griffin with the ball. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Bucks have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Teague deciding where to go with it. Outside Portis. Here is Forbes. 6 to shoot. No block shot. Brooklyn with the rebound. Outside Irving. Pass to Claxton. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And the Nets miss again.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
There's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now, here is Irving. No points in the game yet for him. And the layup falls. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are two guys that still are very reliable.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Tucker. Puts up a three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Kyrie Irving. Outside Teague. The pass to Nora. 46 seconds left in the first half of basketball. They double him with Green. Nora, the pass to Portis. Right wing, 6 on the shot clock, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Both teams will make substitutions. Just 3 to shoot. The shot by Middleton, wide open. But they get it back. Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton from outside the arc. Sinks the triple. Middleton's got the lead up to 8 now for Milwaukee.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Outside Durant. Ball's knocked loose. Lets it go from deep. A rebound by the Bucks. Middleton for 3. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in the... All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. Thanks for joining us.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Bucks leading by 8. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5. Just 5 to shoot. DiVincenzo kicks to Lopez. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Lopez is really dangerous as a shooter if you give him space to catch and then shoot.
Harden outside. Passes it to Durant. Jordan high post. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Harden against Holiday. And the basket by Harden.
Well, that jump shot's a thing of beauty coming from Harden. I think some of it is the fact that his mechanics are good, but left-handed shooters sometimes just look sweeter than right-handed shooters. Amazing how many ways he has to score.
Here's Giannis. James Harden picking up that last basket. Antetokounmpo, no good.
And it's kind of the running joke when you think of James Harden, often maligned for his lack of effort defensively, but quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And, you know, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment was better. And not just steals and blocks either. I'm just talking about his awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor. It was a focal point. If he continues on that track, I think he's going to make an impact at that end as well.
Here's Holiday. James Harden picking up that last basket. Middleton looking it over. Sinks the three-pointer. Middleton's got 11.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
KD passes to Harden. Back to Durant. From deep. Brooklyn now working with a new shot clock.
DeAndre Jordan knows a big part of his job is to gobble up rebounds. That time, an angry putback from Jordan.
Outside Holiday. Clock at 6. He dishes it to Giannis. Let's go. Second shot opportunity. He's off on that one. Nice defense from KD.
You know, it's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he's struggled so mightily.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton drives in. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Down low. Lopez with the bucket.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
And here's Harden. 6 points for him. Here's Jordan out to KD. Oh, good with the triple.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Holiday looking for an opening. Pass to DiVincenzo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 12 now for Milwaukee. Holiday against Harden. Pass to Durant. And that one drops for him.
Boy, if you allow Durant that look, he's going to punish you. I mean, it's that simple.
Bucks leading by 10. Outside Holiday. 46 seconds left in the third. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. It's good. And the Bucks lead by 12.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
Now, here is Harden. Banked in off the glass. Harden's got 8 points.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. The Bucks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Lopez dishes to Holiday. Lets the three fly. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Bucks ahead, they lead by 13. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Griffin is out there with Green. Then there's Brown. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Claxton in at the 5 spot. Now, here is Irving. They get it back. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Milwaukee leading by 13. Outside Teague. Connaughton passes to Teague. Here's Connaughton. The 3. Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Brown drives in. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Portis. The Bucks shooting here about 46% for the game. Connaughton kicks to Portis. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. And there's the pass to Claxton. And here's Green outside. And no good that time. The Bucks go the other way with it. Connaughton passes to Teague. Just his first attempt. A rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Irving for 3. Good on the triple.
Boy, his flair for the spectacular has you holding your breath every time Kyrie has the ball.
Passes it to Nwora. Now here's Portis. Launches it. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside, Green. Irving against T. Takes a 3. Irving can't hit.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Nets trail by 13. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Back to Harris, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And I also love what they've done defensively in terms of closing out to the shooters, getting a hand up, just making them feel a little uncomfortable on the offensive end.
KD's shot is good.
Durant's shot is in the air before the defense even tracks the pass. I mean, he's 2 steps ahead of him. And that, folks, is a combination of awareness and speed.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Fires the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. And the Bucks lead by 15.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Bucks.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Giannis.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds. Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Pass to Lopez.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
First one falls for him.
Nice looking set shot for Lopez. He can stretch the floor just about to the 3-point line.
We've got 33 seconds left in the 4th quarter. The deep 3 from Harden. The long distance 3 is buried. Now Giannis. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. A free throw good from Holiday.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
16 seconds left in the 4th. Outside Durant. From deep 3-point range, the rebound by the Bucks.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And it was maybe a step.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5. And for the Trailblazers, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Powell in at the small forward. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul. And the Bucks with possession here. Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
Lillard against Holiday. 13 feet away. And that one's good. Lillard.
Entering the NBA, I knew he needed to develop his mid-range game. He did it, and it's opened things up for him.
Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers.
Now here's Powell, following the miss by Giannis. High post, Nurkic. And here's McCollum for 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Realizing when the defenders have overcommitted, like how Nurkic looks to hit the open man.
And thinking of Lillard, the numbers over his career are incredible.
And Lillard found his strength as a shooter, and boy, did he exploit it. He's been averaging 20 points per game almost his entire career, and he's kept adding to his game as one of the elite players in our league. Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Holiday against Lillard. And the pass to Nurkic. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. The putback. It's good on the putback.
One of the big reason Nurkic impacts games is for that ability right there. Staying active on the glass at both ends, converting the second chances.
Now here is Holiday. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. No good from outside. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Powell for 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You can make a coach panic when you take the 3 on the break, but as a good shooter with nobody on him, he's got to take that shot.
Now here is Holiday. Middleton outside. Giannis high post. Middleton against Powell. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. You played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for it.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think 2 guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the 2 guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. And here's Holiday after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. Powell against Middleton. DiVincenzo kicks to Lopez. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. .109 left in the first quarter. Lillard from outside. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the 3-point lane.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Here's Lillard. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Lillard against Lopez, and the shot goes down.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Covington. Antetokounmpo, no good. Portland leading by 5. McCollum with the ball, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
And what unselfish play from Lillard. This guy's no problem giving it up, especially when his teammate's wide open.
Passes to Antetokounmpo. He dishes it to Middleton. From deep. Kept alive.
And you got to respect the effort. When Lopez is determined to rebound the ball, it makes a difference.
McCollum from deep. 3-point land. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Trailblazers. And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo had this to say earlier.
Definitely the game will slow down a lot for me.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what stands out from the Blazers so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. P.J. Tucker is out there with Portis. And there's Teague, and it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard position. Cantor dishes to Carmelo. Back to Cantor, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Now here's Teague. Tight defense on him. Outside Portis. Stolen by Cantor. Offline with the baseline jumper. Bucks trail by 5.
And last year showed that there's still a place in the NBA for a guy like Melo. Mostly a mid-range shooter in the league that has turned away from that. But buckets are buckets, and Melo can still light it up.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, Carmelo Anthony was out of the NBA for about a year, calendar-wise. Greg, were you surprised it took him so long to get a look and get back in the NBA?
Kevin, I wasn't shocked, but absolutely I was surprised. I mean, it was always going to take the right fit for Melo and the right team. And in this case, it was the Blazers. But Melo showed he has legs left in the league and can still be a positive.
Nwora, the pass to Tucker. 3-pointer. It's tipped. And here we go. Here's Simons. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. For Portland, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they are forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Hollis Jefferson, but they recover it. Kicks it out to Jones. Now here's Hollis Jefferson. Defense right on him. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
A nice shot by Simons.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, this is low output for both teams. This is ugly. The defense is having their way so far.
Now here's Teague. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That's foul number 2 for him. So Portland ends up going with the new group. Pass to McCollum. Back to Lillard. Count that one.
And look at that, the touch of Lillard inside, so impressive. He's terrific at generating points.
Outside Teague. Inside. Portis in the post. Working on Nurkic. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, man, such a hard worker on the glass. Tucker's energy is very impressive. A true junkyard dog.
Here's Lillard. McCollum. Great positioning on the putback. McCollum's got the lead up to 13 now for the Trailblazers.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Teague with a clean look. That one a little long.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's the lob to the hoop. That one no good. Now Portland takes it the other way.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Offensive rebound. Powell gets to Nurkic. That three off the mark. Bucks trail by 15. Here's Connaughton. A putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
There's one part of Tucker's game that you never have to worry about, and that's hustle. I mean, look at him get up the floor on the break.
And a deep three from Lillard. From beyond the arc and then some. Lillard's got 12 points in the game. To the paint, here's Tucker, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
If he's got his hands on the ball within a few feet of the basket, Tucker has one thing on his mind.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime. Damian Lillard has been having a big night. He had 12 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. This has been a bounce-back game for him after some struggles there last time out. What did you think about that?
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic, and it's Powell in at the 3 spot. Holiday finds Antetokounmpo. For 3, Middleton. No good, shot missing. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Covington passes to McCollum. Powell against Middleton, and the dunk by Powell.
Terrific floor awareness. I mean, it's obvious Covington has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's an 18-point game. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Powell. Finished off the break. He has 7.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 8 points for him.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Outside Covington. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Covington's got 5 points so far.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Powell finds Lillard. It's McCollum on the wing. From deep three-point range, Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
They get the rebound. DiVincenzo hits the bucket.
Straight up effort gets him those points. That's what it's all about on the offensive glass.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. A 3 from McCollum. Three-pointer, Lillard. Fires from deep. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Nurkic against Antetokounmpo. Here's Lopez, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
7 feet tall, Lopez is hard to deal with, especially when he's this close to the rim.
A different look now for Portland. Right, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I'll tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Here's Simons following the basket by Giannis. The pass to Anthony. Over Giannis. Anthony can't hit. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now Anthony defending. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. And a miss there on the triple. Trailblazers leading by 16. Here's Simons. 5 points in the game. Now here is Holiday. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Middleton for 3. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got 5 rebounds tonight. Anthony, the pass to Simons. From downtown. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. The dish to Middleton. And again, the Bucks miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they could do is try to get him more easy looks.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Cantor. And so it's Milwaukee now. They trail by 18. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Pass to DiVincenzo. This one for 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Cantor's got 7 rebounds in the game. And so it's Portland holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter, they've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Bobby Portis, and it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard. Back to Portis. Just 5 on the clock. That one off the back iron and out.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket.
Stolen by Tucker. Here's Connaughton, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
I mean, he's got a lot of smarts on the court, but Tucker doesn't need to think too much on that assist. He was wide open.
Cantor in the corner. Passes it to Simons. Shoots from the elbow. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
I mean, come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
Here's Teague. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Pass to Connaughton. Now Portis. There's the 3. 6 to shoot. Lets it go with the 3. Offensive rebound.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Over to the wing. Nobody near Nurkic. No good on that one. The Bucks go the other way with it. Here's Nwora. Outside Portis. There's the triple. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Well, I'm surprised he's still out there. I mean, he's been invisible at the offensive end all game long.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee.
And Leonard is as tough as there is to contain in the pick and roll. He does a nice job of using the screen to get a little bit of separation.
Giannis against Powell. Giannis passes to Middleton. All alone. And again, it's Milwaukee converting. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. The lead is 15. Nurkic kicks to Lillard. Off target with his three. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Middleton with it, now defended by McCollum. Middleton can't get it to go. Trailblazers leading by 15. From the arc. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Milwaukee's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. A three ball. And that's good. Chris Middleton for 3. Middleton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
The more threes he misses, I mean, the more he wants to take. Where they do that at? That's not the right mindset.
Takes the 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And a wide open look for McCollum. Off target from outside. Bucks trail by 12. Middleton dishes to Holiday. Back to Middleton. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Lillard scanning the floor. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And the Trailblazers lead by 11.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Trailblazers.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Damian Lillard.
He hung a big number on the scoreboard, and it wasn't just because he was hot. He did it with movement and tenacity.
Nurkic trying to get open. Offensive rebound. Kicks to Powell. There's the pass to McCollum. Offline with his 3.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
For 3, Middleton. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And this is why he gets paid the big bucks. Middleton enjoys coming through in the clutch.
And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
And so it's Portland winning this one. They didn't make it easy. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. And in the locker room, each guy has been going over it.
Kevin, thanks.
He stays working and stays true. David, thank you. The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Norman Powell is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Nurkic in at the 5. And looking at the Nets, Harris is out there with Durant. Then there's Griffin. Then it's Harden, and it's Irving in at the 2. Now here's Covington. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Nurkic has got the opening basket of the game for Portland.
And one thing that I don't think Dame Lillard gets enough recognition for, he's an absolutely fantastic leader for this team. The exact kind of captain you would want.
Dame Lillard doesn't do anything with regards to making excuses for some of the reasons why the team may come up short. All he's concerned with is how can we get better. That's the kind of leader you can get behind.
Lillard surveying the D. And Lillard throws it down.
Well, that's an exclamation point right there. Lillard is a natural-born finisher.
Harden against Lillard. Harden kicks to Harris. No good on the triple. Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. Here's Powell. The rebound by Harden.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time. So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Here's McCollum. And no good. Great D that time from Durant. To the inside. Powell with the steal. And oh, here we go. Covington's got it. The fast break chance. Portland again missing.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
There are very few guys Durant's size who can change pace with the bounce like he did there.
Lillard left side. McCollum outside. And he makes good on the layup.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Irving. Following the basket by C.J. McCollum. Harden the pass to Griffin. Back to Harden. The three. Bangs home the trifecta. Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
Here's Covington. Here's Powell. Some solid defense from Harris.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And the dunk by Covington.
Now, CJ with great hands there, and that steal is going to lead right to that kind of transition.
The three from Harden. Nurkic with the steal. Harden against Lillard. Pass to Covington. It's deflected. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And the three off target. Trailblazers leading by 6. Powell dishes to Covington. Kyrie Irving with the rebound. And it's Irving with the ball for Brooklyn. Harden inside the three-point line. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Here's Simons. The pass to Anthony. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Melo good at scanning the entire floor, and that's why that time he found the open teammate.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Chalk up 2 there.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Here's Simons. And Jordan sends it back.
If there's one end of the floor that DJ takes seriously, it's the defensive end, and he loves to get up and reject those shots.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. He's off on the second. And so it's Portland heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invisible out there, and we don't say that very often. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
We've got Brown. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Green, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot. So that's the Nets 5. Nets trail by 9. Pass to Jordan. Dinwiddie left side. Trying to find Cantor. Gets it to him. Inside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Now Dinwiddie. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. And the shot is good.
I love the confidence from Jordan. All of his shots are going to come from the paint, so he should be confident when he's got the ball there.
Pass to Anthony. Clock at 6. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Bully ball in action as Melo gets himself way deep into the paint where he knows he can score.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Brown finds Dinwiddie. Launches a 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from 3-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
That's tipped. And the Nets with possession here. 9-point game. Brown outside. Lobs it up for Jordan. The shot will not fall. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Dinwiddie with it. Cantor covering. That one drops for him.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Trailblazers leading by 7. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Simons, and he's good on the 3 ball. Simons has got 5 points so far.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Luwawu, the pass to Green, and the layup's good off the glass.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Simons. He's got 5. Pass to Anthony. Anthony drawing the double team. Cantor, and Cantor able to finish. Cantor's got the lead up to 10 now for the Trailblazers.
And a terrific scorer in Europe before he came to the U.S., Cantor has finally gotten used to facing the explosive athletic defenders that the NBA offers up.
Dinwiddie, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Hollis Jefferson passes to Simons. We've got 1:08 left in the first half, and that one's good, Anthony.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Dinwiddie with it. He has 6. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Here's Simons. Dinwiddie covering. Cantor kicks to Jones. Now the pass to Simons. Dinwiddie with the steal. And here we go. Dinwiddie heading to the hoop. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Simons. Dinwiddie covering. They get it again. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. A second chance effort. And that one hits back iron. And so it's Portland with their leads.
Thanks a lot. High turn.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. After 2 quarters, it's Portland out in front. They have the 6-point lead. Kenny, what? And that's a wrap.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Norman Powell, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 down low. The 3 from Harden, and it's Portland with the rebound.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Irving drives in, and he overshot that one, missing.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
And the second chance effort by McCollum. And it's a 12-point Trailblazer lead.
Sometimes CJ, just with movement alone, finds himself in the right spot, and this time picks up a couple of garbage points.
Durant drawing the double team, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
And McCollum has done a lot to improve his impact on the defensive end. Very active with his hands and how he challenges shots.
Well, the blocks numbers last year jumped up a bit. That's kind of a nice indicator of what you're talking about, GA. And he just doesn't get tired. And if he can give some more on the defensive end like he's shown, it's going to help out the team.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Lillard outside. From deep. The Trailblazers get it back in a new 14.
Yeah, when Nurkic goes across the lane, they're hard to get him out of the way, and he collects the offensive rebound.
Outside Irving. Griffin inside. Working on Nurkic. Harris finds Durant. The putback. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the middle. Covington in the corner. Trailblazers moving the ball around. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Trains the three-pointer. McCollum's got 5 points now this quarter.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
And Harden with the stuff.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Here's McCollum following the bucket by the Nets. Nurkic kicks to McCollum. Powell for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists in the game. Harden against Lillard. Here's Durant. Makes it off the glass. KD's got 6.
Yeah, it's been years and years of coaches trying to figure out how you stop Kevin Durant. Just so long, so agile, and too good.
And it's Lillard missing. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They trail by 14. Great open look there. He has 7.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Now, here's Lillard. 7 points in the game. Kicks to Covington. Passes it to Nurkic. And it's McCollum in the corner. 6 to shoot. And a deep 3 from Lillard. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Harden outside from deep. Rebounded by Covington. Covington's got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's Powell on the wing. Over Durant. Covington trying to break free. The shot by Powell, no good. Nets trail by 15. Shot and game clock separated by 5. They grab their own miss. And Griffin stays with it.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Nurkic can't hit. Harden outside. Pass to KD. Beyond the arc. Off on that one. And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers. 13 points up at the end of the period. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we'll be right back after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Griffin, Harden out there with Irving, and it's Durant, and it's Harris in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Lillard misses, and for the Nets, they're shooting reasonably well, 45%. Harris passes to Harden. KD looking around from past the arc, traps in the tray. Durant's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Nets.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Harden against Lillard. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Harden against Lillard. Harden the pass to Irving. And here's McCollum for 3. That shot off. The Nets go the other way with it. Irving for 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Lillard outside. The tray. And Irving pulls it down. Nets trail by 12. Durant with a wide open look. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Durant's got 10 points here in the second half. Lillard against Harden. Lillard the pass to McCollum. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Harden. Fires the 3. Nets with the new shot clock. Durant kicks to Irving. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Irving's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And in that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Now here's Lillard. Covington kicks it out to Lillard. Clock at 6. It balls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Well, sometimes you got to take a picture and understand what the defense is giving up, and Lillard took advantage there.
Harden dishes to Irving. Three-pointer. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Appreciate the mentality of Kyrie at this point, embracing the moment. He'll take the big shot.
The pass to McCollum. Back to Lillard. To the paint. Here's Nurkic. And Durant sends it back. And with it. Now defended by McCollum. One-on-one here. Covington with the bucket. And the Trailblazers lead by 7. And KD's got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Irving kicks to Griffin. No good on the three. Portland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Lillard. From deep three-point range. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. So Portland ends up going with the new group. Brooklyn's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Harden scanning the floor, and it's good for 2.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Here's Simons, guarded by Harden. 52 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Anthony, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Simons. Connects from three-point range.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Now here's Griffin. Harden outside. From deep. It counts. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Yeah, you don't want to leave people open when Blake Griffin has vision of the floor. He exploited the hole in the defense that time.
Back to Jones. Out to the right wing. Here's Simons. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. From deep three-point range, it's good from beyond the arc.
Yeah, put some students in the classroom because that's exactly how you move the ball. Kyrie terrific at spotting the open man, and then you got to get it to him.
And so the big win by Portland.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The borough of Brooklyn. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K. Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. And looking at the Nets, Durant is out there with Joe Harris. Then there's Griffin. Then it's Harden. And it's Irving at the 2. And Holiday kicks to Giannis. Jacks up a 3. That shot, no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way.
And Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And, you know, Greg, he studied the greats. I mean, he loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lessons. But you're right. Got great strength, but the footwork is really outstanding.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Outside, Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Middleton can't get it to go. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Nets. KD, that's for 2. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Set up on a platter that time by Harris. A room service dime right there.
Here's Holiday. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Lopez against Griffin. The kick out to Holiday. DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
For Milwaukee, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Middleton for 3. They get it back. Lopez finds Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee, no good that time either. In transition, here come the Nets. Griffin leading the charge. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Griffin.
And, you know, sometimes you feel like every single jumper Harden takes is going in, especially from that in-between area.
Stolen by Durant. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. And Harden with the stuff.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Milwaukee has gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Holiday, the pass to Middleton. For the 3. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4. No doubt, Greg, you are known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. Now Durant. James Harden missing on the 3. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Yeah, and no one's ever questioned the desire. Griffin using his strength and explosiveness to make good on the second chance opportunity.
Now here is Holiday. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Both good from the line that time. Nets leading by 3. Now Harden. Pass to KD. Stolen by Middleton. DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. Harden grabs the miss.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
He gets it in there.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
Harden against Howland. 34 seconds left here in the first quarter. For 3. And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last. 24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Griffin finds Harden. Lobbed up there for KD.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some
being able to go through adversity and come out.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5. A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. Jordan. Great D that time from Portis. Bucks trail by 7. Back to Teague. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
And he gets the bucket. Brown's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
The pass to Portis. It's deflected, and they get it back. Nets have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And it's slammed in by Teague.
And that will definitely get some heads turning. I mean, great slam there from Teague, who rarely dunks.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Jordan, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pops it up for Jordan.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth.
He could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
Dinwiddie against Teague. Here's Forbes. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Forbes has got 7 points for the quarter.
As a spot-up shooter, guys, Forbes is right there amongst the best in the league, and his movement is what separates him from many. And he gets those chances, he'll convert.
Here's Claxton. Misses the 3.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
And Teague has it in the corner. Aston Morrow. Back to Teague. Dishes it to Tucker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Nora. Misses the 3. And he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. And Green with the basket on the assist by Jordan.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Teague with the ball. Now Green defending. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That is his first foul of the game. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Teague for 3. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Harden. One-on-one here. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Boy, a dynamic wing with freakish length. Durant is the ideal alley-oop target.
Passes it to Morrow. And Durant comes to help. And stolen by Harris. Oh, and here comes Kevin Durant all alone. And yes, it's good.
Yeah, they are really starting to push it now.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Brooklyn shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
That one misses for Durant.
Boy, you look at Durant's resume. He's already accomplished most of the big individual honors. League MVP, Finals MVP, scoring champion.
They grab their own miss. Lopez kicks to Middleton. They get it back. 24 seconds left now here in the second. 5 to shoot. And again, the Bucks miss.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
On its way from Irving for... Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. Well, we know he's a magician on the court. Kenny, has there ever been anyone better? That's all for now.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Harden. Durant is out there with Griffin. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Irving at the 2 guard. Here's Antetokounmpo. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Stolen by Durant. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And that one is good. Harden's got 6.
Remarkable speed in transition from Harden, sprinting ahead of everybody, putting himself in a great spot there.
And Holiday kicks to Lopez. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Middleton against Harris. Shot clock at 5. But they'll get another chance. Pass to DiVincenzo. Holiday against Harden. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, bully balling his way to the rack that time. Lopez with a great second effort.
Harden against Holiday. Harden the pass to Irving. It's Harden with the drive. Harris, right side. Up again, and Griffin stays with it. He has 6.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. So it's the Bucks now, down by 15. Giannis drives in. And Middleton kicks to Holiday.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Can't get the putback. And here's the break. Kicks it out to Harden. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Rebound, Milwaukee. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Middleton for 3. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Harden. He's got 6. And Griffin scores the assist by Harden. Harden's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Giannis outside. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to Griffin. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and was maybe a step out of his range.
Middleton can't get it to go. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That is his first foul of the game. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, two very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both
Seattle.
those cities.
Exactly. 5 on the clock. Here's Harden. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Harden's got 8.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Now here's Middleton. He has 6. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 9 points in the game so far.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Nets leading by 14. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. In the corner, Harden. Back to Irving. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. For 3, Middleton. Milwaukee the rebound. The 3. It's good from long range. Middleton's got 9 points here in the second half.
Middleton really is an amazing shooter. Absolutely amazing, especially from long distance.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to... And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Bucks trail by 11. On the court for the Bucks. Portis is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Teague, and it's Forbes in at the 2. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Fournette shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Here's Green. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Nets lead by 13.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. Kicks it to Dinwiddie. Feeds it to Green. Rebounded by Tucker.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And a wide open look for Portis. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
Back to Dinwiddie. Jordan high post. Stolen by Tucker. Teague deciding where to go with it, and it's slammed in by Teague.
Man, I like the unpredictability of Teague. I mean, he's got a little bit of a change of pace, perkiness to his drives. You never quite know when he's going to throw it down when he gets to the rim.
Now, here's Dinwiddie.
Oh, that was terrific! Good. Boy, Jordan still going up. Man, he's been lighting up arenas for over a decade and still major bounce.
Here's Teague. And there's the pass to Nwora. Milwaukee getting another chance here. And Luwawu-Cabarrot is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Teague for 3. They get it again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
P.J. Tucker always active on the boards and doesn't give the defense a chance to box him out.
Harden dishes to Griffin. Irving for 3. No good. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Griffin's got 3 assists now in this one. Now here's Teague. Pass to Nwora. On deep. The rebound by the Nets. KD's got 4 rebounds in this game. Yes, that goes in.
You know, I like Irving's creativity, but also his discipline offensively. He'll take whatever's available.
Harden against Teague. And he makes that one. Teague's got 4 points in the quarter.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
For 3, Middleton. Holiday finds Giannis. The kick out to Holiday. And here's Middleton. It's rebounded by Durant. Durant's got 5 rebounds tonight. Irving attacking. Kicks it out to Johnson. And the Nets miss again.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
For 3, Middleton. Rebounded by the Nets. They led by as many as 18 points.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Nets.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And we watched him all night long. No one could really stop him. Just another excellent game it was for Kevin Durant.
I'll tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
Now here's Middleton. Down low. They get a hand on it. Johnson against Middleton. Johnson, the pass to Harden. Johnson outside. Johnson missing again. From deep three-point range, can't get it to fall. And so it's Brooklyn easily. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And the starting lineups have concluded. So, welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Powell is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 spot. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Holiday finds Giannis. Takes it down to Middleton. 5 to shoot. The 3. Antetokounmpo. Great positioning on the putback.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Now here's McCollum. Over in the corner, Lillard. McCollum outside. Lopez with the steal. Giannis against Lillard. Yep, that one goes in there.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Here's McCollum. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Lillard with no one around. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Oh, they've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Holiday looking over the floor. For 3, Middleton. It doesn't go for him. Now Portland takes it the other way. Here's Lillard. He draws iron on the dunk. Milwaukee has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Middleton kicks to Holiday. And the pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
Free throw good. Giannis. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. It's McCollum on the wing. From outside, off the mark. The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Kicks it down to Middleton. Bucks passing it around. Lopez passes to Holiday. The 3 ball. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball. For Portland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. McCollum, no good. The Bucks with a quick start to this game. Here's Lopez. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
It's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
There's the feed to McCollum. Lays it up and banks it in.
He creates so much offense. I mean, Lillard puts intense pressure on the defense to react.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Kicks it down to Middleton from past the arc. It's a hand on it, and Antetokounmpo on the follow. Giannis has got 9.
Oh, he's perfect from the field this quarter. He's giving them fits out there.
Here's Lillard. He's got 5. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And Cantor throws it down.
Oh, man, what a slam by Cantor. His size lets him make easy work of those big plays in the paint.
T kicks to Connaughton. Pass to Portis. 41 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Teague, the pass to Portis. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Trailblazers trail by 5. To the middle. Anthony finds Jones. Misses in close.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Pass to Portis. Right side Teague. Pass to Tucker. Shoots over Hollis Jefferson. And Cantor pulls it down. And now here comes Jones leading the break. And it's Hollis Jefferson with the jam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all... This is what Giannis Antetokounmpo recently told us when he was...
For me personally, I just want...
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, they're clawing, they're grinding, they're doing anything they could to make the most of their possessions.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Portland, we've got Rondé Hollis Jefferson, and as Cantor is out there with Anthony. Then there's Derek Jones, and it's Simons in at the 1. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That's his first foul. It's intercepted.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
That shot missing, and it's Portland the other way, and they're moving it up. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Here's Teague. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Teague's got his first bucket in this one.
And Teague is just so calm and collected when he gets near the rim.
Simons surveying the D. He feeds it to Cantor. Great D that time from Portis.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Teague drives in. Misses from close range. Trailblazers trail by 3. There's the pass to Simons. Kicks it out to Jones. Back to Anthony. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Outside Teague. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And if you give Teague a look at the lane, he'll take it without a second thought. He loves to drive to the rim.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And stolen by Lillard. Taken away by Holiday. And Middleton with a clear path to the hoop. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And the best part of that sequence wasn't Holiday's steal, but his quick decision to push the ball and start the break. That's when the D's most vulnerable, and he took advantage.
Lillard, the pass to Powell. Back to Lillard. 6 to shoot. Outside, Covington. Goes up from the top of the key. The Trailblazers rebound. Kicks it out to McCollum. The shot goes down, and it gets this game back to even. McCollum's got 5 now.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Covington against Antetokounmpo. 4 for 5 with that first miss in 5 attempts from the floor. To the paint, it's stolen by Antetokounmpo. There's the dish to Lopez. The shot misses. Great D that time from Nurkic. Oh, Covington in position. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Giannis kicks to Holiday. 41 seconds left in the first half of the game. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. For Portland, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. It's McCollum on the wing. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
And the leap McCollum has taken has been remarkable. Little used reserve his first 2 years to star scorer. Are you kidding me?
And he nails the third. 29 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Holiday with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Lobbed up there for Lopez. Powell with the steal. Feeds to Covington. Lillard outside. Back to McCollum. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Lillard fires away from way outside. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Trailblazers.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. They kept at it on both ends of the floor. And that should do it with the...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. On the wing, Holiday. Covered by Lillard. Holiday gets the bucket. Clay, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example. And there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
they're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Covington trying to break free. Nurkic can't hit. Bucks trail by 6. Middleton for 3. Rebounded by Covington.
And you look at Robert Covington, first team all defense in 2018, the kind of versatile stopper that every team in the league could use.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And the dunk by Giannis.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Taken away by Holiday. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And stolen by Lillard. McCollum with the ball, and Holiday picks him up defensively. And Covington, maybe not a star, but he's a winning player. We've seen that.
And the perfect example of that 3-and-D role player. Can guard 4 or 5 positions and can definitely sling it from outside. Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Lillard attacking, and it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So Portland ends up going with the new group. Now Hollis Jefferson. Outside Anthony. Clock at 4. It's rebounded by Teague. It's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for the Bucks. There's Portis, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Plays with so much passion. Love how effective Portis is at drawing fouls.
That one drops. He ties it up. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Simons. Teague covering. Simons, the pass to Cantor. To end the cold streak. No good at the rim. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. And Forbes kicks to Portis for the lead. He can't hit that time. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Passes it to Simons. Here's Cantor. He dishes it to Carmelo. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can. Now here's Teague. And a wide open look for Portis. Hits it from 3-point range. Portis has got 5 points in the quarter.
In each session, I mean, Portis seems to get better from deep. The defense must get out on him.
Here's Simons. Teague covering. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Teague surveying the D. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
Simons, the pass to Anthony. Dishes it to Cantor. Good. Cantor's got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
On deep. No good that time. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And we'll be back with and a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is, taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Trailblazers, Anthony is out there with Jones. Then it's Enes Kanter. Then it's Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. And it's Simons in at the 1. Hollis-Jefferson finds Jones. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
And I don't care what his size is. You cannot forget
to box him out. He's just got a nose for the ball, and he is fearless in attacking the glass.
Teague, the pass to Portis. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
He's a real threat from those in-between spots. Portis is someone you got to be up on.
Here's Simons. Out to Anthony. Fires at the elbow. And it's Jeff Teague with the rebound.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Portland grabs the miss. Cantor's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's Thomas Jefferson with the jam.
This is the kind of ball movement they want to get from Cantor. Scan the floor, and when you spot the open man, get it to him.
Outside Teague. Pass to Portis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Now, whether Portis can make the leap is still up in the air. He's young and has the potential to be really good in this league.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. McCollum dishes to Nurkic. Inside. Covington passes to McCollum. And the shot goes in. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Lillard against Holiday. The feed now to Lopez. That one goes in.
The strength of Lopez. I mean, he's fantastic at cutting through the contact and converting.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Pass to McCollum. Three-pointer. Lets it go from deep. And there's Lillard on the assist by McCollum.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Holiday goes in. And Holiday throws it down.
With experience, skill, and ability, Holiday makes for the perfect go-to scoring option.
Powell against Middleton. Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Back to Lillard. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
But Lillard, he's an exceptional player. He's a guy you trust to make the right decision in these moments.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Holiday goes in. Giannis is double. Nurkic with the steal. And here's McCollum for 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Love the poise of McCollum. He looks comfortable shooting in crucial moments of the game.
Middleton on the wing. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
And it's Lillard missing. Bucks trail by 5. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
McCollum kicks to Lillard. 54 seconds left in the game. Count it!
Lillard is known for being a clutch shooter. He's the guy they go to. He's the guy they believe in.
Lillard against Howard. Middleton outside. Middleton is doubled. On to Antetokounmpo, no good. And Portland with the ball. McCollum finds Lillard. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now, here's Nurkic. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And the three ball is good.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You see more teams doing this nowadays. We all are firmly entrenched in the era of the three ball.
It's Powell on the wing. Defended by DiVincenzo. So the Trailblazers win it. A solid win on the road for them. This building was... A look from earlier as the Nets bus arrives at the arena. Yep, and before we...
Kevin, thanks very much.
Portland is indeed one of the great cities in the NBA. David, thank you. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Durant is out there with Griffin. Then there's Harris. Then there's Irving. And it's Harden in at the one. And for Portland, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Powell in at the 3 spot. Griffin trying to get open, and that one good. In the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered at the point guard position in particular. Much more scoring expected than in decades past.
I think guys have the green light, Kevin, to fire away at the first available opportunity. The offense isn't taught the same way with orchestrators at the point guard position. Now guys are looking to be overly aggressive with their scoring prowess and to try to make plays sometimes feel secondary.
Yeah, nice effort there in tracking down the long rebound.
Lillard finds McCollum. Right side, Covington. Powell, the pass to Lillard. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Amazing how much Lillard has spatial awareness when his defender's just far enough away. He's going to shoot that quickly.
Irving with a clean look. No good on that one. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Here's Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
I know CJ plays the 2-guard position alongside Lillard, but he does have point guard vision, and that's a great find.
Lillard against Harden. Shoots over Lillard. Here's KD. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Nobody near Lillard. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
Well, off the bounce, we know he's good, but off of the kickouts, he can still get it done. That one rings true.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. It's McCollum on the wing. Off target from 3-point range.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Now here's Covington. Now here's Lillard. Back to McCollum over Harden. McCollum no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Irving dishes to Durant. Again, the Nets for 2.
Well, the ball hitting his hands and then the ball hitting the back of the net as KD throws another one in.
McCollum kicks to Nurkic. Pass to Powell. Portland moving the ball around. Now here's Nurkic. Now Lillard guarded by Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
That puts them in the lead.
Yeah, you don't want to leave people open when Blake Griffin has vision of the floor. He exploited the hole in the defense that time.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 6, and they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Lillard's got 9.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Outside Durant. To the middle. Here's Griffin. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Got a piece of it. Irving finds Durant. Here's Harden. That shot misses. And the Trailblazers going the other way. The 8-footer, and it's in there. He's got 5.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Lillard scanning the floor. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Such a big body down there. Nurkic battling.
Here is Harden. He has 5. Pass to Irving. Lets the 3 fly. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Takes the three. And it's KD with the rebound. Here's Irving. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
Love the aggressive play right there from Kyrie when he gets into the paint. Determined to score, but for sure get contact. Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Stolen away. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. It's the Nets. They lead by 5. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
They've got Enes Kanter. Jones is out there with Anthony. Then it's Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. And it's Simons in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's Dinwiddie after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Outside Irving. Feeds to Jordan. Shot clock at 6. And it's Rondé Hollis-Jefferson with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Dinwiddie. The pass to Claxton. Got a piece of it. Irving passes to Claxton. Anthony on the double team. Clock at 6. Passes to Claxton. His 3-pointers off the mark. Dinwiddie with the steal. Right side Irving. From 12 feet out. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Nice mid-range, Jay. Automatic, it looks like, for Kyrie Irving right now.
And here's Kanter. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Out to the right wing. Hollis-Jefferson kicks to Kanter. Pulls up on the wing. It's hauled in by Claxton.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Irving finds Green. Dinwiddie outside. Lobs it up for Jordan. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Trailblazers trail by 7. Pass to Anthony. And here's Hollis-Jefferson. Covered by Irving. And it's Simons missing.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Here's Claxton. And it's denied.
That's good footwork from the big man as Kanter aware defensively to get to that one.
Anthony can't hit. Nets leading by 7. In the corner, Irving with it. Shoots over Hollis-Jefferson. Takes the 13-footer. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Anthony, the pass to Kanter. And Dinwiddie over to help. Outside, Green. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Jordan, high post. Rebound by the Trailblazers. One-on-one fast break. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Jordan kicks to Dinwiddie. There's the triple. Claxton, no good.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. And Ennis Kanter picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So Portland ends up going with the new group. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Kevin Durant comes in for Nicholas Claxton. Joe Harris is checked in for Green, and it's Harden in for Dinwiddie. Trailblazers trail by 3. And here's McCollum for 3. Rebounded by the Nets. KD's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Durant. 7 points for James Harden.
Kevin knows when he can score, so he waits to make sure that somebody else doesn't have a better shot before he does that. Good play there.
And a deep 3 from Lillard. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And on the way from Irving for 3. Portland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. 3-pointer, Lillard. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8. Shooting 50% so far.
Gotta like watching Lillard pull right up on the defense. Outstanding at catching him off guard.
Now Harden. Left side, Irving. Over McCollum. And a close game so far through the first. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the... Kyrie Irving was red hot to start the first. He had 11 points and 1 assist. And that should...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Durant is out there with Joe Harris. Then there's Griffin. Then it's Harden. And it's Brown in at the 2.
I'll tell you, Durant's ability to handle the ball at his size, impossible to stop on the drive once he gets that step on you.
Now here's Lillard, and Lillard gets double teamed. Takes it out to Covington. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Covington's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside, KD. Griffin passes to Harden. And he uses the glass on the layup. Harden's got 9. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of
good one, yes.
Reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
And the rejection by Harden. Lillard fires away from way outside. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. On the wing, Harden. Shoots over Powell. Brown the pass to Griffin. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Covington. Inside. Here's Lillard. And Durant sends it back.
Yeah, the large wingspan of Durant on full display. What a block there.
Nurkic. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got 4 rebounds in this game. Lillard finds Covington for the lead. Buries the long-range jumper. Covington's got 6 here in this quarter.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Now here's Harden. He's got 9. Outside for Durant. On the way, Harris. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And again, it's the Nets missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Nurkic, the pass to McCollum. On target from 13 feet. And now a 4-point Portland lead.
Well, the coach has confidence in CJ taking that shot, and so CJ has confidence in making it.
Back to Harden. He's looking for Griffin, finds him, and then Griffin with the dunk.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Lillard. He's got 14. And here's McCollum for 3. And the Trailblazers another 3.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And Lillard is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. 1:32 left in the third quarter. Dinwiddie with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Up and in on the layup.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Simons. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of the game. Second free throw, no good. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. In the corner, Irving with it. 55 seconds left here in the third quarter. And Portland with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Outside Anthony, down low. To the inside, and stolen by Jordan. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. The shot's good. Dinwiddie's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Here's Simons, guarded by Green.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from him out there.
Now, here is Irving. 11 points in the game. Just 4 to shoot. And he banks in the layup. Irving's got 13 points.
Coach is yelling at the defense to at least get a hand up on Kyrie Irving.
Just 4 seconds left to play here in the third. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Melo has to be in position for plays like that. That time, perfect position.
Tipped away. The third quarter comes to a close. Trailblazers out in front, up 4. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Nets trail by 4. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the floor for Portland, they've got Anthony. He's out there with Derek Jones. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Simons in at the point guard position. 6 on the shot clock. Lobs it up for Jordan. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Yeah, how many times do we see highlights like this? DeAndre Jordan loves bringing the hammer.
Simons surveying the D. They double him with Green. Hollis Jefferson passes to Simons. Makes it off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Outside Irving. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Poked away. It's stolen by Green. To tie it up. And he sinks the layup. Green's got it all tied up now for the Nets.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you could ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Now here's Jones. To the wing right side. 6 to shoot. Cantor kicks to Hollis Jefferson. And Jordan sends it back.
You can't just throw up stuff like that with DeAndre Jordan lurking around.
Irving passes to Claxton. Got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. And a new group in for the Nets. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Kevin Durant comes in for Nicholas Claxton. Joe Harris is checked in for Jeff Green. And James Harden has subbed in for Irving. McCollum finds Covington. Here is Lillard. Changes up. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Love the patience from Covington. Lets the situation develop and then delivers a perfect strike.
Lillard against Harden. Griffin trying to get open, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
Shot from 12. And Durant sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Just 5 on the clock.
Well, one advantage you have with Blake Griffin playing that spot on the floor is that he can defend well both inside the post and step out and do the same on the perimeter.
Now here's Dinwiddie. 8 feet away. Out to Harris. On the way, Harris. Dinwiddie outside. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Trailblazers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Here's McCollum. And the call. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
And that was huge right there, just as cool as he could be. And he's been clutch at the line there in a very tense moment.
Harden against Lillard. Pass to Griffin. Dinwiddie attacking. Griffin finds Dinwiddie. Floats one. It falls.
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Durant against Lillard. A 3 from McCollum. He's off from 3. And here's Harden. Kicks it to KD. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.